Okay, so you need to get some time and attempt section B.
Yes. But
Yes.
the other work. The other work I finished it. I'll
Okay,
send
I've
it.
seen a document that you sent on WhatsApp. Let me first open it here.
Mm.
Is it that one?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let me access some the questions here. Just a moment. Just here. Oh, what is okay? So here we have the assignment. Let me split
Mm.
this.
Mm.
Okay, there we are.
Yes.
And they're telling us that CFC, cystic fibrosis, is a genetic disease caused by faulty ion channel protein leading to thick mucus that blocks ducts and tubes lined with epithelium. So in the
Mm.
pancreas, it blocks the release of digestive enzymes. And this researcher here is studying how the resulting nutrient malabsorption affects cellular respiration in the intestinal cells. The table shows the analysis of the epithelial cells, and there we have the table. So the task here, analyze
Mm.
the sequence of events from the faulty protein to the thick mucus, and finally to the
Mm.
reduced ATP output in the
Mm.
intestinal epithelial cells, explaining the role of glucose and pyruvate dehydrogenase. Okay, so here we have
Yes.
thick mucus layer, the CFC model. The CFC model is thicker than that of the healthy model. Glucose
Yes.
absorption efficiency. The healthy model has a higher efficiency than the CFC model.
Mm.
The dehydrogenase activity. It's very low in CFC than
Mm.
it's normal at in the healthy model.
Yes.
Mitochondrial output of ATP low in CFC, but normal, but normal in
Healthy model.
yes. And the task here was analyze the sequence of events from the faulty protein to the thick mucus, and finally to the reduced ATP output in the intestinal epithelial cells,
Mm.
explaining the role of glucose and pyruvate dehydrogenase.
Mm.
It's caused due to a gene mutation. This is what you said.
Mm.
Okay, let me get clear for you. The gene mutation among intestinal cells. Um, a gene that codes for chloride channel protein, and this chloride channel protein allows easy moving of the chloride ions. Okay, chloride ions do not move out of the cell, leading to increased negative. The cell attracts more sodium ions to move into the cell, leading to high ion concentrations at the cell, and that's what does not move out of the cell, hence secretion of more thick and sticky mucus. The mucus clogs. Okay, here the gene we want to begin from the faulty protein. It's caused by a mutation. It's a genetic
Mm.
mutation, resulting in deformation of the faulty protein. Okay,
Yes.
hence high iron concentration inside the cell. So it does not move. Um.
Yes.
So and finally, to the reduced ATP output, the mucus clogs the pancreatic duct, preventing secretion of pancreatic juice with enzymes such as the amylases, which would break down that maltoses. This is the juice. This juice is not secreted. Chemical digestion will not occur. The duodenum. Thus, carbohydrates will not be broken down to maltose. The carbohydrate here in this case is starch. They are
Yes.
not all carbohydrates are broken down to maltose. So it is you need to be specific. It is starch
Okay.
that is broken down. And you will include the word starch.
Yes. Starch.
Thus, it is starch. Yes,
Mm.
starch is not broken down to maltose, and therefore there is no pyruvate dehydrogenase. What does that enzyme do?
It it catalyzes the conversion of pyruvate to acetyl CoA.
Okay. Dehydrogenase, it means that it removes the hydrogen atoms or it carries out oxidation.
Yes.
Mm. So in
I
addition
talked
to
I
formation
talked
of the
about it.
hello?
I talked about it.
Yes?
I talked about it still.
Okay. Let me continue here. Saying that the mucus
Mm.
also obstructs the intestine, was preventing absorption of digested food such as glucose. Okay, let me activate this as well. First close this.
Mm.
Okay, so you say um, glucose is used to
Mm.
provide energy during aerobic respiration. Okay, it will prevent absorption of glucose, that's okay. Resulting in too low glucose being supplied by the mitochondria. So during aerobic respiration, okay, undergoes lysis, okay, to form pyruvate. Pyruvate then enters the mitochondrial matrix where this one here is this one here.
Mm.
Why? Oh, are you trying to mean where pyruvate dehydrogenase catalyzes the conversion of pyruvate to acetyl-CoA? That's very good.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes. That's
I
with
was trying to,
even in, you know.
I was trying to mean where, not why.
Not why. Okay, so even in this table here, we can see that the pyruvate dehydrogenase activity in the CFC model is very low, meaning there is
Mm.
less substrate that will be acted upon by the enzyme.
Yes.
So that's good.
Mm.
That's by reducing pyruvate using oxidized NAD. The word is oxidized NAD, and carrying out decarboxylation. Mm. Are we there?
Using,
Come again.
yes.
Hello.
The statement you said after saying using, I'm saying
Oxid. You just add a D here.
the statement you said
Add there a D.
oxidized.
NAD.
Yes, yes, I've finished.
And
Mm.
decarboxylation. Okay, that's good. The acetyl-CoA. What does the acetyl-CoA do? The acetyl-CoA enters the Krebs cycle where each pyruvate molecule yields one atypical molecule. Thus, three reduced NAD and one FAD. Okay, that's good. In the electron transport chain. Do you have noise in the background? These people are shouting. Is there noise in the background?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, there's no noise in the background. Okay, fine. I think my noise cancellation device is working, all right?
Yes. Mm. Mm.
So
So,
here we
so
are.
the S is good. Is nice. Is okay.
Yeah, it's good. This is nice.
It is
I've
fine.
liked it. I've liked it. Right?
Mm. Mm.
So just make those little modifications that we have talked
I think
about.
that is the power of research. I've been researching this yesterday.
And that's very good. And do you see that
Mm.
by your own you learn even better than me
But
coming
I rarely find questions
about? Come again?
yeah, it is yeah. Researching on your own is better than the teacher standing there said, like
Yeah.
researching on your own
Mm.
is better than a teacher standing there in front and pours content.
Yeah, that is better.
Mm.
Because now you become you
So
experience the whole
the question is,
question.
yeah, I
Hello?
really find questions about this disease. The disease is
Questions are,
really asked by the
yeah,
disease
you
itself.
see, with this curriculum of ours,
Yes,
hello,
yes.
yes, with this curriculum of ours,
Mm,
um, for us teachers, we are capable of generating questions just from what we've covered or from the content that is within your scope. But the diseases are many. We can
yes.
just get any other example of a disease that is in line with the context.
Mm,
Yeah, and remember, biology is not static like chemistry. Because chemistry, if the
mm,
valency of sodium is 1, it will never change.
mm.
But
It will
with
always be
biology,
one.
yes, with biology, new diseases are coming up each and every day. And
Mm,
so you need someone who is also flexible. That's why
mm,
we present you with a question, but only looking for the knowledge that you already covered in a class. So you just apply
mm,
it.
mm.
Yeah, that's why you might not be capable of seeing. For now, since you are the pioneers of the curriculum, for now you might
Yes.
not get questions. But those maybe those people in senior two, when they reach senior five, they'll have a
Mm.
variety of questions.
Of questions. So another question is, how does
Mm.
this mucus cause infertility in men and women? And in men and women, because I failed to get that. How does it cause infertility?
How the mucus causes
Infertility in men and women.
the thick mucus. Huh?
Mm.
Okay, so the thick mucus is a glycoprotein.
Mm.
Mhm.
Yes.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, so mucus. I was mentioning that mucus is a glycoprotein.
Yes.
Uh, In case the body secretes the mucus that is too thick,
Mm.
remember during reproduction, there's mucus involved in lubrication during the sexual stages. I mean, copulation.
Yes.
Yeah, there's mucus being involved there. So in case someone's body is secreting too thick mucus,
Mm.
it is a male, that mucus will block the vas deferens or that tube that transports sperms from the epididymis outside. So in case sperms have been blocked, it means that their accessibility to
Mm.
to the reproductive structure of a female will be limited or will be blocked, and therefore there'll be no chances of fertilization, hence infertility.
So you will be having sperms, but they will not be moving out well.
Yes, they will not move out because the vas deferens is blocked. Or if it is a female
Mm.
and these sperms have been deposited in her reproductive organ, remember, once they are deposited there, they must swim in mucus for them to reach the fallopian tube and carry out fertilization.
Mm.
But in case the mucus is
Mm.
too thick, just imagine you've gone to swim, but you are swimming in porridge. Just imagine
Mm.
that condition. It means that it will require you a lot of energy for you to swim in this porridge than swimming in clear water, not so?
Yeah, it is like walking in mud.
Yes, walking in mud. That is another good example. So
Mm,
even for the sperms, in case they are deposited and the female is having the CFC, cystic fibrosis, she's producing too
mm,
thick mucus. Most
mm,
of those sperms will be trapped by the mucus, and their movement up to the fallopian tube will be
mm,
hampered or impeded.
mm,
Remember, with time, the white blood cells of the female will detect the sperms within the uterus as a foreign body. So they
mm,
will, as they are carrying out immunological surveillance, they will have to deploy more white blood cells to come and clear the sperms. And so
mm.
that is another way in which CFC would cause
Yes,
infertility.
fertilization will not take place.
Yes, fertilization not taking place.
Mm,
Yes. So, in men,
yeah.
in summary, in men, one, it causes obstruction or blockage of the sperms, of the sperm duct, stopping sperms
Mm.
from being transported out of the body. Then,
It blocks the
secondly,
sperm duct.
yes,
It blocks the sperm duct.
yes, yeah, just like the sperm duct, or what we earlier on I talked about the vas deferens.
Mm,
So, uh, in some men, they'll produce normal healthy sperms, especially those ones who have cystic fibrosis. They'll produce normal healthy sperms, but these
mm.
sperms are not capable of traveling out. Remember, we talked about the thickness of the mucus. They can't swim in thick mucus or
Mucus.
thick.
Yes.
Yes. Then in some men,
Mm,
in some other men, that tube or the vas deferens that we talked about earlier on is
mm,
completely absent in case they have cystic fibrosis. So in case that
mm,
tube is completely absent, it means that
mm,
we shall not have any sperm production, rather it's
mm,
any sperm transportation from the epididymis.
mm,
Then in women, in a summary, in women, we mentioned that the thick cervical mucus or the mucus that is found, in case the mucus found in their cervix is too thick, it
mm,
is sticky and will act as a barrier preventing entry of sperms or preventing the sperms from reaching the egg.
mm.
Then, secondly, in case
Mm.
a female has cystic fibrosis, remember we mentioned earlier on that cystic fibrosis causes accumulation of sodium ions in a cell.
Sodium ions in the cell.
Yes, accumulation of
Both ions
sodium.
are many inside.
Yeah, so in addition to sodium ions,
Mm,
there are also other ions within the cells.
mm,
So these other
mm,
ions could be hydrogen ions. And remember, hydrogen ions are, or protons are responsible for the pH or fluid balance of the pH within the uterus. So
mm,
usually the sperms thrive best in a neutral or slightly alkaline environment, but in case their environment is too acidic, then these sperm or too alkaline, then the sperms will die, meaning
yeah.
will not access the egg for fertilization.
Then teacher,
Yes,
before you move out from that thing of ions,
yes.
it is also related with secreting sweet sweat.
Come again.
That thing of having accumulation of many ions in the cell is also related having to separating sweet sweat,
Mm.
isn't it? So the book
That
wasn't
is
putting it clearly how this the sweat becomes sweet, because it was saying like chloride ions will not get out, but sodium ions will get out. Are the sodium ions sweet only? Are they the only ones sweet, or it is a combination of sodium ions and chloride ions?
okay. Remember this this disease here, or
Mm,
let's take someone's blood in general. A person's blood
mm,
contains blood plasma, and within the blood plasma is where we find majority of those ions,
yes,
including nutrients like glucose.
yes.
Okay, so now usually sweat during excretion of sweat or secretion of sweat, sodium and chloride ions always move together. They
Mm,
always excreted. However,
mm,
in case someone has cystic fibrosis, the sodium
mm,
ions will be capable of moving out of the cell, but the chloride ions will not move out.
mm.
Now, remember glucose molecules always move in the same direction with the sodium ions. There are specific protein channels called the
Hey,
supporters. They are called supporters.
supporters.
Yes, let me. Do you know the spelling?
No.
Okay, there are certain protein channels that are capable of transporting materials in the same direction or different direction. So those that transport the materials in the same direction, they are called simple TARs.
Supporters.
Importers. Sim meaning the same direction. Then in the different direction is antipoters.
Mm. But so the sodium, the glucose is being carried by supporters.
Glucose and sodium ions are always move through specialized ion channels called the symporters.
Mm,
Now, just what happens in the in the in the intestines or in the ileum during glucose absorption. Remember, glucose is absorbed passively either by actually by facilitated diffusion,
yes.
and its movement. I don't know whether you talked about facilitated diffusion in movement in and out of the cell. Yes.
Yeah, Mr. Selvid taught it.
Mm.
Taught it, but just have not gone back to read it, but it was taught.
So you need to get some time and go through it. However,
Mm,
facilitated diffusion is a specialized type of diffusion where there is movement of molecules or ions from a region of low concentration to a region of high concentration without necessarily using energy in form of ATP, without using energy in form of ATP, but molecules are
mm,
transported via specialized protein channels.
yes.
Yeah, so in the case of facilitated diffusion, I was mentioning that glucose absorption in the ileum is by facilitated diffusion as sodium ions are being pumped into the
Diffusion.
cells. Those ions, let me get you a picture. I think that would be better. Yeah, I don't know because to some people when you're discussing they always want to see what you're talking about. Okay, let me first close here.
What
And
is being talked about?
yes, glucose,
Yes, we can get
glucose,
the picture.
symphoter. Are you seeing the screen? Yes?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, if you're seeing the screen, that is very good. Let me get here a simplified image that is better. I don't know what this, let me check out this. Music. Okay, are you seeing this image here? Yeah. Are you seeing the image now?
Which one?
Yes, that image projected. Do you see anything that has been projected? Yes,
No.
I really can't hear what you're saying.
Put the,
Yes?
I'm seeing channel channels and transporters.
Okay. So, if
Yeah, that
this,
image I'm seeing it now. It is clear. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it.
okay. So, let me get this pointer here. So,
Hmm?
you can see this is a section through a cell membrane, okay? And this cell membrane here has specialized protein channels, protein channels rather, channel proteins or protein pumps. So
Hmm.
this here on this side, what is happening to it? It is a sodium potassium pump. It is pumping
Hmm.
potassium ions inside, but sodium ions outside. Okay? Yes. Are you following?
Yes. Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
sodium ions are being pumped inside and potassium ions
Yes.
outside. Your internet, I think it's slowing
Yes.
down
Yes.
because there is a delay in communication between
Yes.
me and you.
Maybe it is, but I'm following.
Okay, so this first one here, since the materials are being transported in opposite direction, it is
Are
called
you getting me now?
antiporter.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yes.
called an
Hmm.
antiporter. Okay,
Antiporter.
they're
Yes.
spelling, they have typed it there. Have you seen it?
Antiporter.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Let me check. Yes.
Yes.
Antiporter.
Is the word too small? I should increase
Yes,
on
I'm
the side.
hearing you. There is only importers.
Come again. I've lost your voice. I can't hear you now. I really don't know whether you're
It is
following.
clear. It is clear. It
Yes.
is
Yes.
clear.
Okay. So this first one is an antiporter. Okay. Huh?
It's clear. I'm seeing. I'm seeing it. It's clear. It's clear.
Okay. So
It's clear.
on the second one, this
Yes.
one, yeah, we can
Yes.
see glucose molecules, these ones which are light
Yes.
blue, color is that sky blue or light blue. These ones are glucose molecules, and these which are
Mm.
pink, yeah, ions. So this one here is
Sodium
an
ion.
ion glucose co-transport protein, or it is a type of what we call a symporter.
It's
Okay,
important. Yes.
yeah, it's a symporter because it is
Mm.
transport molecules, two molecules in the same direction.
Direction.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So back to the other case where someone secretes uh, produces sweet sweat. I think you can now explain from there.
Ye-
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. That sodium ions are getting out. They move out with.
Other case, yeah, for the other case, we just shift this. Sodium ions, once sodium ions are being pumped out, no chloride ions are following them. So it means
Mm.
that glucose molecules will follow this direction of sodium ions. And that is what will make someone's sweat to become sweet.
Okay.
Yes.
It's because if the chloride ions were following, it wouldn't be
Mm.
sweeter.
The chloride
Okay.
ions would
So
match the sweetness.
so the body at the same time will be losing glucose in form of sweat. Eh?
Come again?
The body will be losing glucose in sweat also.
Yes. Because of the mechanism of operation of that sodium ion pump.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is what happened. That's why someone's sweat will become sweet.
Mm.
Then this mechanism here applies to what? Applies to absorption of glucose especially. That's why in case someone is eating cassava
Mm.
or I or food that is rich in starch, in most cases
Mm.
they add salt. Okay?
Mm. Mm.
And that salt contains the sodium ions that will improve on the uptake of glucose that is the end product of digestion of starch.
Okay.
Yes, and that's why you will always complain in case you are eating cassava that has no salt or food that has no salt.
Mm. So
Then, mhm,
if you even if you take low salt,
mm,
even if the salt is low,
even if it is low,
like they say, money, if the salt is low, it is very dangerous. What?
yeah, it is dangerous, but that is related to the chemistry of the salt. Salt is an ionic compound that ionizes in water. And so in case you just consume the salt that has not yet been dissolved, it's quite dangerous. So
Mm.
meaning you utilize the water that is available in your body to ionize. And by doing that, it will cause change.
Mm.
It will alter the electrochemical gradient of the cells that are of your body. And remember, sodium ions are also involved in transmission of nerve impulses. So the raw salt has some
Mm.
indirect effect. However, just with this mechanism as well, people who are diabetic are not advised to take too much salt. Can you explain that?
Yes.
Go ahead and explain why is it that people who are
Mm.
diabetic is not to take too much salt?
Mm. People who are diabetic are not allowed to take too much salt
Yes.
because
Mm-hmm.
when they take too much salt,
Uh-huh.
there will be many sodium ions in their body, which will be increasing uptake of glucose in their cells.
Come again. Increasing what?
Yes.
Yes. Pardon. Increasing what?
Are you there? That
Yes. Yes.
there will be many sodium
Many sodium
ions
ion. Okay, high concentration of
increasing
sodium
the
ion.
uptake of glucose into cells.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, increasing uptake of glucose inside the cell,
Okay, so it will increase uptake of
which will
glucose.
not, which is not going to be broken, which is not going to be, is of which there is no insulin that will work upon that glucose to be converted to glycogen.
Okay.
So it will lead to increase in, it will lead to, it will increase the glucose concentration in blood.
Okay. Yeah. That is, it's the same line because here uptake
Mm.
of glucose is present in the alimentary canal after someone taking in a carbohydrate meal. Once they take too much
Mm.
salt, more sodium ions will be present in the gut, and so there'll be
Mm.
a rapid uptake of glucose from the gut into the cells and into the
Mm.
bloodstream as well. And since a diabetic person, especially someone who has diabetes mellitus type 1, their
Mm.
cells secrete less insulin. And so there will be a rise in glucose levels.
Mm.
Since there is less insulin to stimulate, actually, insulin does not work upon, but insulin stimulates stimulates metabolism where it stimulates cells of the
Liver.
muscles and the
Mm.
liver
Mm. Mm.
to catalyze the conversion of glucose to glycogen or catalyze glucose respiration.
Yes.
Yes, so insulin is just a hormone that is a messenger. It does not carry out the
Stimulate.
actual conversion, but it's a messenger to inform those cells to convert.
Mm.
Yeah, so that is it. So in case someone brings out
Yes.
that concept, you should be capable of explaining using the
Mm.
best that we have used it today.
Mm.
Okay, so let's go back to our work unless you have a question.
I don't have any.
Okay, for now we don't have a question. So I've taken my pen back. Let me get it. My pens. Yeah. Delete. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that is it for that task. Then task B was
Task
justify
B.
nutritional supplements. a nutritional supplement strategy that could bypass blocked digestive enzymes and provide substrates to support aerobic respiration of the gut epithelium. So nutritional supplement justify, meaning you give a nutritional supplement with a reason.
Yes.
Okay, let me get a pen once again. Yeah, so you say the nutrition supplement should not require pancreatic enzymes for digestion or absorption. These include for feeding on simple carbohydrates, such as, okay, just taking in glucose. And which one is this? Glucose and
That one is cancelled. That one is cancelled.
okay, maltodextrin. Okay, that is maltodextrin contains maltose.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because it requires minimum on pancreatic digestion and be rapid. However, maltose also requires further digestion in the intestine. And remember the
In the idiom.
intestine, yes, in the ileum. Remember the ileum secretes intestinal juice, the succus entericus. We will have the maltose enzyme.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, since the secretion is just direct into the lumen of the ileum, then maltose will be fine. Will be fine.
Yeah.
And there will be no major blockage of its secretion. Okay, because it requires minimum. Hey, okay. Maybe if it is in the cells that secrete intestinal juice, do you know their name? The crypts of Liverpool.
The groups of
Liverpool.
what? No. SP.
Crypts of Liverpool. They are those glands that specialize in secreting. Let me write it in the chat. Specialize in secreting intestinal juice. Crypts. It is CRYPTS of Liebe Raccoon. Crypts of Liverpool. It is single N here, then H. Yeah, that's how they are written. That's the spelling.
Groups of
Yeah, those are the glands. But in case they are blocked, it means that there'll be no secretion of intestinal juice. Or there'll be low secretion of intestinal juice. So feeding on free amino acids, these do not need pancreatic digestion.
Yes, please.
I'm just reading what you've written here. So they do not need
Yes.
digestion and absorb directly into the bloodstream.
Mm.
Yeah. So basically here your focus should be on the end products of digestion. All the end products of digestion.
Digestion.
Yes. Apart from amino
But
acids, we also have
sincerely,
acids.
sir,
Yes.
sir,
I'm listening.
I thought about part B in I thought about part B during my answering in in real life and it couldn't be applicable. How can you obtain amino acids? Because sincerely, if that these responses of part B, I got them from AI. I was guided by AI. How can you obtain amino acids? Where can you
Now,
obtain them? In which food substance?
no, amino acids, you can't just get them free. They must
Mm,
they must have undergone an industrial process. They must be processed, just like you might have
mm,
supplements of vitamins. Those are processed compounds. So amino acids are also compounds that are just processed in industries and can
mm.
be included in your
They
diet.
bring you when they are ready. They come when they are ready and feed.
Yes.
Okay.
These amino acids come from protein. So, nutritional specialists and the biochemists will extract the proteins from maybe the eggs or the fish,
Mm,
then take it to a
mm.
factory and use
Spec-
specialized enzymes. Actually, they
mm,
extract enzymes that would be present in your gut that would break down proteins to amino acids. So they obtain synthetic enzymes like the peptidases that and trypsin. We get those synthetic
mm,
enzymes, they mix it with the food, they incubate it with the food that contains the amino acids that are of interest. Then the amino acids, the enzymes break down. So at the end of the day, these scientists will
mm,
find the amino acids in the solution, then they'll extract the amino acids
mm,
and concentrate them,
mm,
or sometimes dry them
mm,
to a powder. That's why sometimes we have milk powder. So they concentrate them and they obtain a powder, which will be a
mm.
supplement. So it
That
is
is what we call a food supplement.
yeah, that's why the supplements undergo industrial processes. They are not
Okay.
found existing naturally.
Mm,
Yeah, they must be processed. Then the same applies to the fatty acids. This person here should also be fed on the fatty acid because lipase enzyme breaks down lipids to fatty acids and glycerol, meaning the supplement should include the fatty acid and the glycerol. Okay.
mm.
Yes.
But acids and glycine. Um,
Yes. That make up the lipids. Okay.
yes, clear.
Let's move on to item two. I wanted us to finish
Clear, clear. Number two.
by, by 9:20.
Yes.
Farmers are testing sorghum and amaranthus for drought resistance.
Yes.
The sorghum stays green, amaranthus wilts. Oh, this is
We shall finish.
what have you
Number
finished?
two is quite.
Yes. Hello. I'm not hearing what you're saying. There's something you're saying, but I can't hear it.
Hmm?
I hope that you're following.
Routing.
Um,
Hello.
what happened here? They say that during the prolonged dry spells,
Like you were
uh,
asking that
that
you're talking
that
about
data include
amaranthus being green. Hmm?
chlorophyll density, stomatal
Uh,
behavior, water content of both plants were observed under the same conditions. So using the information, they are asking you to explain the physiological reasons why sorghum survives better than amaranthus under drought. So information that you have in the table, um, you have sorghum, Leaf type, narrow with thick cuticle. Average leaf water content, this is 80%, so meaning the sorghum has more water content than the amaranthus. Chloroplast per mesosphere, sorghum has more chloroplast in the mesosphere cells. Average tomato opening in a micrometers, sorghum has more openings. Then it is the C4 plant. This one was very clear. And so the question is, explain the physiological reasons why sorghum survives better than amaranthus. This is about the C3 and the C4 plants, and I believe we don't have any problems with that. Sorghum has narrow leaves with thick cuticle. Okay. The narrow leaves with thick reduce the surface area and the leaf exposed to light. Okay.
Yeah.
And sorghum will lose water by transpiration, unlike less water.
Yes.
Okay. What would also cause less water being lost by the sorghum is what else is there? The stomata opening. The stomata openings of the sorghum is smaller than that of amaranthus. Do you see that? Yes.
Yes.
So you also link it to that. You include
Yes.
it there.
Yes.
Well, unlike amaranthus with broad leaves, sorghum has leaves with the thick cuticle that protect the leaf from
Mm.
erosion. Thus, more water will be retained in the leaf. Then the one lost hence having much water in the leaf, unlike the chloroplast. Mm. Okay, so unlike the amanita with the thin cuticle, loses much water. Okay.
Mm.
What else? Sorghum is a seed for plant with an enzyme, okay, phosphoenopyruvate. The enzyme is phosphoenopyruvate carboxylase. Have you seen that?
Phosphoeno.
Pyruvate. Here, the word pyruvate which you need to add.
Yes.
Phosphoenopyruvate carboxylase, which has a high affinity for carbon dioxide, that catalyzes the reaction between phosphoenopyruvate with carbon dioxide form oxaloacetic acid, which is reduced to malate, shunted. This is
Yes.
good. And pyruvate is taken back for recycling. Carbon dioxide is fixed into the Calvin cycle. It is fixed into the Calvin cycle. I'm trying to remove some of these things. Carbon dioxide is fixed into the Calvin cycle. Form a six. Okay, by who? Have you mentioned the enzyme? Did you mention the enzyme down, which is then converted to triose phosphate?
Mm.
Here, the word is triose phosphate. Add the word phosphate here. Are we there?
The enzyme.
Are we there?
Then the middle just
Yes.
triose phosphate.
Yes, and we used it from glucose and sucrose, which
Okay.
is
Let me try to. Yeah. Let me try to correct it.
the products of photosynthesis. The term that we always use
Yes.
instead of
Yes. I'm trying to correct it here.
hello.
I'm trying to correct it.
Okay, so I'm saying that while talking about glucose and sucrose, instead of the word transported, we always use translocated. Products of photosynthesis and other plant hormones are translocated. Okay. So that word translocated must be there. Have you seen that? Yes. Eh, I'm alone here. Mm. Hello? Yes, Zaid, you are back. Hello? Zaid. Zaid. Yes, Zaidi.
Network disturbing. Network.
Uh, you told me that you are going to get an MTN bundle. Didn't you get the MTN bundle? Yes.
Yes, yes. So you're not clear. No, no, sir. Hello.
Yes, Zaid, are you there still?
Yeah, now you're clear. We can start over small. Start
You
from
told me
other asset.
you told me that you are going to buy the MTN bundles. What happened? You didn't buy an MTN bundle?
I don't have a line of MTN.
Come again?
I don't have a line of MTN. I will just purchase one.
Yeah, get someone who has a line of MTN, or you have an idea. I think you buy a line of MTN. 2K. Isn't it 2K? Even 1K, 1.5.
I think I will try that. I will try getting a line of MTN. Mm.
Yeah, you get a line of MTN because now
I will
it's
see.
disturbing, it is disturbing us. The network is very
Mm.
slow. Or I speak words here, but they reach you tomorrow. Then you also speak words, and they reach me tomorrow. So there's a delay in communication.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so find a way of getting an MTN line. Otherwise, this one has caused us more harm than good. Okay, so I was mentioning that while dealing with the products of photosynthesis or plant
Yeah,
hormones,
there is a delay because of network. Okay, I will find more other possible means.
Zaid, are you still there?
Hmm? Yes? Pardon, sir.
Are you still there?
That,
Hello?
yes, I'm listening. What did you talk about? Plant hormones. Yes, I'm listening. I'm listening. Hello, I'm there.
Yes, Zaid, are
I'm
you
there.
there? Are you hearing me now? Oh.